back to Tugs Rugs. This is Travis here. So 2 years ago, man, a company, well, a clothing line called Indecisive Clothing Brand. As you can see them here, y'all can check them out on Instagram. I'm gonna leave their link to their Instagram at the bottom. But their clothing line, man, their clothing brand is pretty neat, man. I like it, man. Show you a little something. You know what I mean? But anywho, man, I did they hit me up to do their logo. I want to say like 2 years ago, man. This is the logo right here. It's pretty dope little logo. It let me pull it up. But you can see, as you can see, it's a little heart right there. Y'all can go check out that video, man. It was 2 years ago. It's in the thumbnail. But you're going to see the difference from how we used to tough back then and how we tough now. And you can see that over time, you know, learning different techniques and stuff like that. That's why I do these videos. You know, I wasn't tough and slow, you know, getting all that yarn in there. I was just kind of like rushing through it, boom, 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 boom. And as you can see, their rug is probably there. When, you know, when they get it, they're gonna be like, oh, this is thick. So this rug here is gonna be nice and thick, gonna be carved. I don't think we was carving back then. All we doing was pretty much just shaving it down, cleaning it up, but we wasn't carving through the lines. But y'all about to see the difference, man. We about to go ahead and get to it. So I'm finna go ahead and draw this thing on this big old canvas. They wanted 36 by 36, which that's like a 3 foot by 3 foot rug. I usually try to go a little bit bigger than that, you know, because I like to take up whatever I have on this cloth. I don't like to, you know, to waste my cloth. But this frame here is a you know, it's bigger. It's a little bit bigger than a 3 foot. So they're gonna get a little bit bigger than a 3 foot rug. But let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's go. All right. So I'm gonna just explain this for those who are new to tufting. So if somebody hits you up and be like, hey, I want a 36 inch rug or a 3 foot rug or whatever size rug, you want to get your projector going, and the further away you are from your canvas, is the bigger it's going to get. The closer, the smaller it's going to get. So like I said, they want a 36 by 36. So I got my yardstick here, and what I like to do is measure from there to there in the height, and whichever piece, either it's going from side to side or up and down, hits that 36, that's going to be that 3 foot rug. Because you can't go try to make every, like, you know, so if this 36 going up and down and it's not going this way, you don't want to try to stretch it so this part here is 36 as well, because now you got a bigger rug. So now that's going to be way more bigger. So you're almost begin to a 4 foot rug. So that's pretty much how you measure your stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and draw this thing up. All right, so I got this all drawn up, man. This took a long time because it had different shades in here. So I had to come back and put some greens there for like a lighter shade that was in there. I gotta wait for the customer to hit me back because I know they want to turn the heart into a blue instead of red. But I need to make sure that everything else that's red on there, they don't want blue. So I'm gonna probably come back and put the colors where they need to go, to write them in there, and then get to going. So let's go ahead and get this masterpiece going, man. It's about to be a fun one, man. It's a lot of lines going on, so it's gonna be a lot of cleaning up and shaving at the end. But hey, it is what it is, man. This is what the customer want. I took the job. I want to make sure the customer happy. Hey, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go. All right, the first thing I'm gonna be starting on is basically just the outline. So we're gonna come in and get all the black in, get all that black around the outline. And then what I'm gonna probably do, I'm gonna come in and knock out the black that's in here, since I'm already got black going. So I have my Coreless battery powered, lithium battery powered tufting gun. You can check that out. I did a whole video on this. I did a couple videos on this gun here. Y'all go check that out. It's a nice little gun, man. So as you can see, I'm not rushing. I'm not going real fast. I'm going slow, taking my time. The slower you go, I done went off my line right here. But the slower you go, as far as like controlling your gun, the more yarn is gonna go in there. That's kind of important for a line. So now you don't have to come back and double up that line. You just pretty much just basically one line, but if you slow it down, a lot more yarn will go in there. So now, like I said, now you don't have to come back and double that line up again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that out. I don't want this to be super wide. I don't want it to come like this and then it go wide. The rug is pretty much gonna look like that. I don't want the rug to look like that. So I'm gonna take that out. Just simply just pull it out. I've seen some people have some type of, it's like a little rape thing that kind of pulls the yarn out for you. I don't know what that's called. I do not have one of those. If y'all know what that is, y'all comment at the bottom. I will purchase one of them and put it in my supply of tough things. All right, like I said, you just simply just pull this out. I'll get the rest of it out, but I want to keep going. Yeah, I'm about to get that too, so I can make sure that's straight because it already kind of came off right there as well. Make sure I get that. But I'm gonna go ahead and outline this thing up because I don't want to bore you. But doing the actual outline, you probably already know how to do that. But like I said, just slow the control of your gun down, especially with the lines like that, so you don't have to double it up and more yarn can get in there. All right, so because I didn't look at the actual picture close up, I was actually looking at the from the projector. It looked like this part was black. So now I kind of started here and I started taking out some stuff. So now I have to take out all that black out of here. I'm just gonna pretty much just take it out because that is dark gray. Only thing is black is the outline. I do need to get a little line right here that I didn't get there. But everything else is outline. Nothing in here is black itself. So now I got to pull all of that out and kind of like just kind of scratch it to kind of get those holes back smaller so I won't create no holes when I come back over with the dark gray. Right, so because I still got to come back and do that, but because I did it slow, you know, you can see that, you know, the outcome on the other side. You see how thick those lines are, and that's only one line. So you got to make sure you control your gun and go a little bit slower as you go on. Put the speed at probably like the speed of the gun at probably like medium speed. Like I said, just go, you know, the control of the gun, just go a little bit slower, so don't be going too fast, and you'll get that results right there like that. Look at that. Look how thick that is. That's just one line, man. All right, we're gonna talk about color real quick. So we have let me get this off of here. So we have these two purples, a light and a dark purple. So I chose these two purples right here. I think they will go pretty good. But now because it has all those different shades in there that's going on. So what I'm doing now, I'm coming in and I'm gonna do the light color first. So I'm gonna do all the light color first, and then so I'm just coming in, I'm just basically just coloring that in so I could know exactly which one was light, because there's 3 colors going on. So I have to find, I gotta figure out what color I'm gonna use for that darker one. I don't have all my yarns here at my office, so I gotta figure out what I have at one of my classes, one of the schools that I work at. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm coming in and I'm coloring all the stuff that's gonna be the light purple, and then I'm gonna get that going. All right, so before I do start tufting again, I'm gonna come in, get the clippers, and I'm gonna come in and straighten up these lines, kind of cut them back a little bit, so when it's time to put the other color in, like the purples, that line will already kind of be back, and they won't kind of overlap each other. And then at the end, when I'm all done, it'll be easier to clean it up and do a little bit of shaving to straighten up those lines a little bit better. So let me grab the clippers, and then we're gonna go ahead and shave around here and kind of just clean it up. Just gonna shave a little bit on here so you can kind of like see exactly what I'm doing. Let me get you a little closer. Clipper's gonna be a little loud, but all I'm doing is laying this part here flat on the cloth, and I'm just kind of just coming around with the blade on the yarn to kind of clean that up, and you just basically just come around like so. All right, we're gonna do that all the way around, and always wherever you want to cut. So if I'm going to cut this side here, I'm going to put the back of the blade on it. So I don't want to do the front of the blade on it like that, because what's going to happen is you're not going to cut it good, and you might make a mistake and cut inside here. So the back of the blade touches or rests on whatever you want to cut, and you basically just go with it, and make sure you keep just this part here on the cloth. Don't turn it this way, because you're going to put a hole in it, and you're going to mess up your whole thing. You have to start all over. So it's going to be very time consuming, man, doing this, but it's going to be very worth it. It's going to be worth it, man. Going ahead and cleaning up these around here first, and putting the other color in there, and then shaving it again. We're shaving the other color. So pretty much color and then shave. So each color you do, once you're all done, just shave that, and then you know, at the end, everything gonna go smoothly, trust me. So go ahead and try that out. I'm going ahead and finish up these lines, and then we're gonna get to the next color. All right, so I cleaned this up the best I can. Now it's time to throw that other color in there, and then I'm gonna show you, like, you know, how far you can be. You know, the lines don't have to be super close. It could kind of be a little bit spread apart, just so you can kind of, you know, keep those colors apart so they're not overlapping each other. Now it's time to get this light purple in. Like I said, I already colored in all the purple. I mean, yeah, all the light purple with the green marker, so I can kind of know where it goes. Same thing, you want to go slow. You want to move the control of your gun slow. And I'm going to stay a little bit away from that black. So I did maybe like get a little bit closer, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I kind of separated that, you know, a nice little bit, so I could keep that apart, so it's not overpowering that black. I'm gonna just do one line in between those two blacks there. All right. I'm gonna keep that thing going, and then I'm gonna turn it around so you can kind of see what the other side look like. But I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna speed this thing up. Let's get a time lapse going so I can go ahead and knock this purple out. Let's get to it.
I probably take her. Get money. Get money. Get money. Get money. Get money. Oh, we gon' get money. Get that money. Get that money. We get money. We got money. We be running to that money. We get money. We got money. We be running to that money. We get money. We got money. We be running to that money.
Whew. All right. Got that all done. So now what I'm about to do, I'm about to turn it around, get the shaving again. Go ahead and shave around to clean it up. And then I'll get that other purple in there. It's gonna help at the end to shave now as I put those colors in there and between. So remember, when you're doing it, your blade, the back of your blade needs to touch the color that you want to shave. So you do not want to go this way and go into this purple. Make sure the back of the blade is going into it. And keep this right here flat on the cloth. Do not pick that blade up and put it inside that cloth because it's going to put a hole in it. I'm going to shave all the way around that color because, you know, when you put in that next color, that'll already kind of be backed up a little bit. And that next color, when you put on it, it's not going to overpower it. So as you can see, when I did the black, so now the black is looking pretty clean already. So now I'm going to come back and hit that purple up. And because I spread it out a little bit, as you can see, it kind of already goes. So when you do your tufting, you don't want to put those lines so close. So now when it's time to shave, it'll be easier to kind of back that color up off of it to make those lines clean. I clean that look already. Alright, so you kind of get how it's supposed to be going. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with the time lapse, speed this thing up.
We get money, we got money, we be running to that money. I got a bag for real, I wanna get this money, I wanna know who Jan, heard it been waiting on me. I'm about to sauce up on these niggas, got them sick to their stomach. I'm about to hop out on these niggas, looking clean like cum.
Alright, so we about to get ready to jump on this next purple. I don't know, hopefully that color don't show up like that on this camera. Alright, so start at the bottom. So I got that cordless gun going still. Battery still good. I did have to change batteries. Had to have one charged up. I had to cut that down just a tad bit. Yeah, I like to cut it down so I can control the gun a little bit better. When it's going so fast, it go out of control. And when you tough, then slow your gun down. The control of your gun, not the speed. So like the control. So you kind of just move your gun a little bit slower, and that'll get a lot of yarn in there. And you're gonna be in there. You're gonna have some nice looking rugs. I'm gonna make sure let me pull my YouTube camera over here. Let me get y'all a little closer. All right. All right. All right, so I'm only putting one line in there because it's kind of like filling in there because I'm moving the control of my gun slower, you know. I'm not going too fast. I'm leaving the gun in the same spot a little bit slower so more yarn can go in there. And you only need one line. As long as you keep that gun going steady and slow, you're going to get a lot of yarn there. You only need one line. It's going to put a lot of yarn in that spot. Oh Lord, I'm getting into my black. Make sure you stay away from that. It'll be hard to get that out. I felt myself going in there too. I don't want that in there. It'll mess me up at the end when it's time to shave. Get that up out of there. It's too close. Way too close. All right, now it's time to get this thing. Oh, now it's time to get this thing back shaved up. Shave up this new color that we got going. All right. So I'm gonna go inside this darker purple that I just put in. Oh yeah. So I like to shave as I go. Once you put a color in, you go ahead and shave around that, clean it up, so everything will already pop out. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's coming out good. I feel like this kind of speeds up the process too, because once I'm all done, I pretty much just shave everything down, making everything pretty smooth, and the lines is already kind of there. So then, you know, you be ready. You be ready to go. Shoot, be ready to go. But the shaving is the part that takes the longest. The toughing part is cool. I can knock this rug out, put all the colors in there. When it's time to come to the shaving part, that's the part that's taking so long. Yes, sir. Yeah, look how clean that's looking. Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up, man. Put y'all on the time lapse. Let's get to it. All right, so now it's time to get on this this last part of this purple. So today is a new day. I had to kind of take a little break. All right, so now it's time to do the other part of the purple. Everything looking good. So once I get this purple in here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, I'm gonna do this purple, then I'm gonna come in and hit some of this. I'm gonna hit the royal blue up, and then I'll come back and shave it. I like to do colors that's not close together, so I don't have another color next to this purple here. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this purple out, and then I'm gonna knock that royal blue out, and then I'm gonna shave those. Shoot, I can knock this white out too because I have nothing around that. I'll probably do white, blue, purple, just to go ahead and knock those out because the shaving part is a little bit time consuming. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those out so I could just knock, you know, all three of those colors out with the shaving. So we're just gonna continue to get this thing going. Cut that down just a tad bit. It's kind of high for me. I like to keep it to where I can control the gun. So cut it to a speed that you can control it and keep it going so it can be a continuous tufting. Like I said, the more it goes and stay in one spot going slower, the more yarn gonna go in there. And then you don't have to put all, you know, you don't have to come all close and get all the lines all extra close when you do that. get y'all a little closer so you can kind of see exactly what's going on, how I'm tufting for those of you who are new to the channel, so you can kind of see. So I got this thing pressed in pretty hard. You got to push it in. And as you can see, my yarn is flat in there. It's not sticking out. So if you see a lot of your pieces are sticking out when you're tufting, that means you don't either have it pushed in enough or you're going too fast. So it should be like that every time, just flat. You don't have to keep pulling out pieces. Only pieces you'll be pulling out is the part that starts, because that is going to cut that. So that's why you see these here. But you shouldn't see pieces in between. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this thing up.
I'm with them new J's, you know I'm waiting on it. I got a bad bitch that I've been dating, homie. And then my baby, she drive me crazy, she won't let me live me lonely. She know she plugged in with a boss, she my baby, she my homie. She get money, I get money, we get money, we got money. She get money, I get money, we get money, we got money. We get money, we got money, we be running to that money. We get money, we got money, we be running to that money. We get money, we got money, we be running to that money. We get money, we got money, we be running to that money.
I'ma run my sack up, I want it bad, bruh. I want that bad, bruh. That's why you mad, fuck. Nigga, run your cash up. You broke, you need a cash, bruh. And I ain't giving you shit, don't even ask, bruh. And ever since I was a chick, I wanted them racks to where I can't fold them, but them bitches definitely stack. My mama want a Buick truck, that's who I do it for. I'm too ambitious, I ain't going for no losing, bruh. And I can get that money back if I blew it, bruh. And when I make it, y'all gon' be like, ooh, I knew it, bruh. Yes, you did. I'm young stepper. I go stupid, bruh. It's money over everything. Don't be foolish, bruh.
We get money, we got money. We be running to that money. We get money, we got money. We be running.
All right, so I got those 3 colors put in. So now I'm about to turn it around because I'm still on the back side. I just wanted to show you the other side. So I'm gonna turn it around and I'm gonna get the shaving going right now with the carving part going. But it's looking good, man, as you can see. Look at that, man.
Let's go. Stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it. Get the bag, get the bag on the grind, go get it. Stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it. Stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it. Get the bag, get the bag on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it.
See, I work on the grind, it's like every day. Then I go out and get it in every way. See, my life be like chess, but no time to play. Yeah, I already ate, but still wanna play. I got 24 hours, can't waste a day. Gotta see what's the mood, and I'm on my way. Stick and move, can't still on the way. On my grind, that's my grizzly, stay up as late. I beat the sun like Jody's stepfather. Go and get the one, you miss it, that's your problem. Opportunity here waiting, I need one. Take a chance, it's my time in the season. Yeah, I'm like dice when I move, I be on the road. Can't contemplate, keep the face, so I do not fold. Play with the hand, I am dealt money on the board. See, then find just what I need when I'm looking for.
Stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it. Get the bag, get the bag on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it. Get the bag, get the bag on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Go stay on the grind, go get it. Get the bag on the grind, go get it.
Yeah, I need me some milk, get it out the muscle. Stay on the grind, make it out the struggle. I think I'm the go hate to bust your bubble. I'm number one when it come to hustle. See, I cut out the middleman. Don't need no middleman. Raise my own dividend. Learn to do it myself so I don't depend on nobody to give me shh. Working silence. If you want it done right, do it for yourself. What I learned when I was a kid. My granddaddy taught me. So many flaws, yeah.
All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding some more black. I'm going back over the black lines because some of the lines disappeared on me. You know, as you can see, like right off in here. Like right off in here, the lines disappeared. So I started putting some black around just to see what it looked like. And this is kind of like the results it's giving me. And it's pulling that black out way better so you can see that black inside. Give me those lines. And then I also went around and put a line real close to the next line just to thicken this line up going around, because that was kind of like disappearing too. Yeah, so pretty simple. So I'm simply just basically, like I said, just I'm going directly like the lines that's inside inside here. I'm just basically going right over it, doing the same exact thing, going real slow, which I'll show you right now. So we're gonna work on this space right off in here. As you can see, you really can't see the black because it's kind of disappearing. Well, it disappeared, not disappearing. It disappeared. So we're gonna work on that right now, so you can kind of see the difference. So you can see the difference. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing on this side here. So like I said, I'm just going right directly on that line. So I'm going on that line. Same thing, I'm going real slow. And you're gonna see the difference, man. So it's basically just putting more yarn in that spot. So I'm gonna take you on the other side so you can kind of see what's going on. Now look, you can see that black line already. You can see it. So I'm gonna put you on this side here as I tuft on the other side so you can kind of see it's coming to life. Alright, so you can pretty much see what I just did. So all that black came up more. So now I could come back in and do the shaving and clean that up. And then those lines will pop out even more better. So I'm just going to finish up the rest of the black lines. As you can see, you can't even see the black going around this question mark. So I'm about to go ahead and finish that up. And then show you the results. All right. So the results, as you can see, looking good, looking good. All right, so I'm gonna shave it, clean it up after I get the glue on it, cause it's all nice and ready. Make sure I got all these little pieces out. And today the glue I'm gonna be using is this right here. This Henry's 351 Fast Pro. This right here dries pretty fast. You don't leave that sticky residue once it's dry. It's nice and dry. I know professional rug people use that, you know, as far as like carpets in your house and things like that. They use that so we won't leave that sticky stuff. So I'm about to get this glue on. We're gonna flip it around. We're gonna clean it up. Once we clean it up, we're gonna get the back and the stuff on, and we're gonna get ready to ship that thing off, man. So let me go ahead and get this glue on, and I'll see y'all in a bit when it's time to shave. Now that the glue is all dried up, we're about to get ready to cut this bad boy out. I like to start at the bottom. Because if you start at the top, it's gonna start flopping over, then it's gonna be all in the way to cut it at the bottom. So I like to cut it around at the bottom. Make sure you leave at least like an inch space going around. Some people go all the way and cut all the way to there. I don't know, maybe I want to try that, but then again I don't. Not on this rug right here. I'm gonna do the waterfall on here, but I do see people cut all the way to the actual rug and then put the backing on, which their rug still come out looking good. But like I said, I'm not gonna try it on this one. I'm gonna come all the way around, leave that space. I'm gonna stop about right there because I don't want it to flop over on me. Yep, and I'm gonna come all the way around. And now I can start going to the top. And that's what I'm talking about this flopping over. So if I would have left that down there, it would have flopped over, it'd been in the way. I would then have to move it. All right. Now we're gonna get this thing laid down and start cutting the edges so we can start getting this waterfall going. All right. So now I got this all cut off. So now I'm just gonna do is cut some slits all the way to the rug piece. So just gonna cut it all the way till you touch the rug part. Yeah, they could be kind of far apart. The most important part here is when you have any type of corners or something like that, you got to cut in that corner. Cut straight down in that corner, just so that can come back. If you don't cut in that corner, then this whole thing ain't gonna come back. So you have to cut in that corner. Let me get down a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, these corners like this here, you have to cut straight down in there so that can fold back, or if you don't, it's not going to fold back. So those important. Try to find those corners where all the curves at, cut down there. The rest of it you can just kind of like cut slits far apart. So I'm gonna get this all cut up, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spray some adhesive spray around here. It'll probably be quicker. You can use a hot glue gun as well. Put the hot glue and then fold it back. But the spray will go a little bit quicker, and you're not burning your fingers. So let me finish cutting this, and we're gonna get this thing sprayed. All right, so now when it's time to spray, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray right here, and I'm gonna spray right here, and I'm gonna kind of go all the way around. Once I get all the way around, it all should be already all sticky, and then all I gotta do is just kind of just place it down. You don't have to drown it, just put a little something on it. Make sure it touch the cloth and the back of the rug. Like I said, it's gonna be a quicker process than trying to do the hot glue gun. Cause now you're trying to glue it, not burning your fingers up. All right, do that all the way around like that. And then now, just gonna simply just fold this back. Make sure you fold it all the way back. Let me get you down a little bit more. So you can either grab your yarn and you kind of pull, like pull it tight and put it down so it can be flat like so. It can be all the way flat like that. All right, I'm gonna finish doing this. All right, now that I cut out the backing, I wanna spray both sides. So I'll spray it all in here, and then I'll spray all in there. And you want to spray the side that you want to be faced on here. Like I said, you don't have to drown it. Just make sure you get enough spray on there going around. And I am using this right here, this Loctite adhesive spray, multi-purpose spray. I usually do this outside because these fumes are pretty bad, but it's cold outside here. It's cold outside here in Nebraska, and it's going to defeat the purpose of spraying out there in the cold. You don't have to go all the way to the edges because you're going to use the glue gun to seal your edges. All right, once you get that, you do the same thing on this one. All right, and once you get that, I like to keep the heavy side of the rug. I like to keep the rug itself down just because this right here will be lighter and it'll be easier to line up. If I need to move it around, just make sure I got it all. All right, start in the middle. Kind of work your way out to the rug. Do that all the way around. All right. And now let's get we're gonna cut slits in this as well, the same way we did the you know, when we was trying to do the waterfall. Just cut slits just so you can kind of fold it back and get that that glue gun underneath. So I like to cut the slits, showing the rub part so I can kind of know where those curves at going around. So the corners of the rug, so when they come in like a corner like that, like I said, I want to cut that so I can kind of see. So I'll be able to pull back and put the glue on, I can see better. All right, so pretty much you should just kind of have like the edge of it. Just fold that back, put some glue, make sure you get as close as you can to the end, and then you put some on here as well, and just simply just push it down and just go all the way around and do the same thing. Make sure you get those edges. You pretty much just kind of like push it down. And that's pretty much it with the glue. So I'm gonna get the glue going all the way around. Get the edges all plugged up or sealed down, and then we're gonna turn it over. We're gonna cut the edges of the rest of this off, and then we're gonna get the shaving done. Then we should be done. We should be done after we clean it up and get ready to pack this thing up and get it out. All right, all the glue is dried up now. So now what I'm gonna do is make sure you have some good scissors, and I'm gonna come as close to the edge as I can, even cutting a little bit of the rug itself, because you want it to be flat. You want it to be flat like that. So you want to get as close as you can. Even if you have to come under a little bit, you can go under. Yeah, so it could look like that. You see, you just see rug, and you don't really see the backing. So like I said, if you want to come and cut a little bit this way right here, don't cut too much, because you don't want to, you know, get to the bottom of that rug to see the cloth and all that. I got all the edges cut out, looking pretty good, as you can see. All the way around look like rug. So now I'm going ahead and just shave it down, clean it up. And all I'm doing is just pretty much skimming over the top. I'm not digging into it. I'm leaving this part here flat and just tilt just a little bit just to skim over it. And this is why I shaved before. So now it's going to be easier to come back in to clean up these lines.
Now I took my chance and went for it. Ain't nothing stopping me, they try, I got a trick for them. I'm not no rookie to this game, been a takeover. Hopped up on another level, bitch, I feel like yeah, know what it do, finesse and jig my way till I'm a boss. They had no say, can't go your way, I go my way. The mouth your way, don't play, you can't catch up to my grind, my level is too far away. It's a takeover, just lay over, I'm going to get that bag out for payover.
All right, we are all complete with this rug, man. It's a nice little masterpiece, man. Let me put it on the floor so you can check it out. Oh man, look at that. That thing looking so good. Look at it, man. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that came out good. That came out looking real good. That's a masterpiece. That's definitely a masterpiece. So I'm going to get the shipping stuff together. I use Pirate Ship Pirate Ship is pretty cool. All you gotta do is box it up. You need a scale so you can see how much it weigh, and then you pretty much measure it, and then you pay right on there, and you print off the shipping label, and you just pretty much take it to the post office or UPS, whatever shipping company you use on there. It got those two companies that you can use. But yeah, let me get this rolled up and packed up for you. I'm gonna put my little label on it. I gotta grab me some labels to put on, like my little tag. Put my little tag on there. I got some new tags that I'm gonna put on there. Yeah, so let me get this tag on there. All right, so I'm gonna roll this up now, just because I have my saran wrap here at the office. And what I like to do, I like to roll with the carpet side up, because when your customer gets it, it's not gonna be all extra wrinkly. Well, actually, if you roll it the other way, the opposite way, like so, when they lay it flat, then it's gonna be sticking up. But when you roll it with the carpet like so, and then once the customer rolled it out, all they have to do is just lay it flat, and it's gonna be flat. So you don't have to worry about it sticking up or anything like that. So we're gonna roll this thing up pretty tight. My labels at home, my tag, so I'm gonna wait till I get to the house to put the tag on, which I can just throw it at the end down here. All you gotta do is saran wrap this thing up good. But the longer your rug is, the more, like the longer your rug is, the longer the box gonna be, and the more it's gonna cost. So I used to not roll these things. I don't know why I did that. That shipping was like a lot. You do it like that because you got this real big box, and it put that shipping cost way up. So I learned how to just fold it, or just roll it, and then just box it up. So that's pretty much it, man. Let's go ahead and get to the house. I'm gonna show you how to put this label on. We're gonna box it up and get it out. All right, so I made it home. So these are like the little tags I did. Got the little QR codes on there to the YouTube, to the Instagram. And all I do is just pretty much just print them all up on a cardstock paper, and then just punch a little hole in it. So I'm gonna show you how I put the string through the rug, and then just kind of like just put the string through here and just let the tag pretty much hang. So I'm using like a thick string. You can use a piece of yarn too if you want to. Then I got one of these little knit looking things here, and then what I'll do, I just basically just push it through all the way through, like the cloth, the rug and everything. Alright, so as you can see, it went through the back end and everything. And then I get my string. Trying to do with one hand, I don't have my tripod right now. And I pretty much hook it on there. I can turn it around, and then I pull it through. I can't do it with one hand. Alright, pull it through. And now you're ready to pretty much just simply just put it through the hole. You get it. Put it through the hole, and you just tie a knot. So I got the hang tag. There it go. So I'm just gonna put it in here so it won't fall or get torn off. Now it's time to get to boxing this up, and then I'll show you how to weigh it and do it on Pirate Ship and get it sent off. Now it's time to box this thing up. So I like to make my own boxes. So I got just a regular box from like Walmart. It's the extra, the extra strength, the large one, just because this one is kind of long and it kind of fits perfect. It goes from side to side. So once I get it on there and I put the back side up, I kind of find out where it is, and I just kind of score it. I don't cut all the way in because I want this to fold. So you don't want to cut it all the way through. You kind of want to just scorch it. And what that's going to do is just let you fold it. Pretty much just scoring it. Alright, now that can just fold right down. So now we kind of ready so we're ready to do what it do. Just because I'm doing it on my couch, I don't want to go all the way through and cut the couch. But I'm just going to score to where I know I want it to cut at. If you was on a table or something, you can cut that all the way through. Alright. Got that where I want it to be. Cut the rest of that off. Alright. Now I got that. Now all I gotta do is tape it up. Alright, so I got my little scale here that I got from Amazon. Just like a little nice little scale. You know, it's gonna tell me how much my stuff weigh. And then I'm gonna measure it. But let's get to the computer, to the pirate ship. Here's the shipping part here. We're gonna go back to the front. Alright, so it shows my recent deliveries, and I can always check and track, you know, those. I'm gonna go to create. Down here you put your weight, your ounce, well, your pounds, your ounces, the length, the width, and the height of your box, and then you pretty much just create the label. Got my box on my scale. I got now it's showing 6 pounds 3.1 ounces, but earlier it was 6 pounds. I think it was 2.3. That's what I got in the computer now. But this is how you measure it if you don't understand like the length, weight. I mean the length, the width, and the height. So the length is how long the box is. So that's that. And then you got the width is how thick the box is. And then the height, how high the box is. Alright, let's put this stuff in. Got all my measurements in. And now I'm just going to generate the rates. Alright, so this will show you from the highest to the cheapest. So I give you the cheapest first, which would be UPS, and then it's showing you if you want to do USPS. It'll show you that that's how much more it'll be. If you click on this, it'll give you more options as well if you want to do next day by air and things like that. But we are going to do the cheapest, which is $10.47. And then I already have my stuff set up, so all I do is hit the buy the label. I bought the label. Now I just want to print the label. While that label is printing out, I do make these little things. It's just simple paper, man. Just get you a nice little design, and I'm gonna take this on the box along with the label, and just take it to UPS. I like to just put this so when the customer get it, they know like, hey, this is the Tubbs Rugs rug. This is my rug, and they're kind of like pretty much be happy that it came. So go ahead and get this boxed up, man. Well, taped up, shipped up, all that. Get it out to the customer, and that's it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this, man. I had fun doing this rug for Indecisive Clothing. So make sure, let me show y'all on Instagram again. Make sure y'all go check them out. Go check out their clothing brand, man. They got some pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna leave that link at the bottom for in the description as well. Make sure y'all check the description, man, because it have like different stuff that you can order off of Amazon, like stuff I use like Tufton guns and things like that, the glue, all of that. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. If y'all got any questions, go ahead and comment at the bottom. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all my supporters who support Tubbs Rugs. Hey, see y'all on the next rug. Peace.